Hey everybody, let's get straight to it. I have not been recording because I kind of am like, you know what, I focus on my Discord a lot more than I focus on the recording aspect, and I answer questions. But I'm gonna try to get to handle both of them. And I even called Algorand the other day. We had waves at Algorand was like 4.48 cents, 45 cents. But I did mention Algorand even below that. It was like 41.38 to 41 cents. But if we're just going to talk about August 10th, then it was between 45 and 48 cents. And I said, if it breaks 51, we are flying. And what is Algorand at right now? It is higher than 65 cents. So, and then Waves, $1.80 about 7 days ago or something like that. We were waiting for it. I was also waiting for BTT. Now, TRX finally. This thing has been doing this so much that I just got bored of it. I just don't even care. I didn't have anything in this. But these other ones here, I did put some stake in bigger or smaller amounts and everything if I brought it up here. But yeah, we got something about Chainlink, and I'm about to get to the point where we're talking about the $250 to $27,000. It is not a clickbait. It's not anything. This was a message I was sent from somebody close to me that it will be coming into the Discord. And because it was somebody that was close to me, she's given me a pretty decent tip that's a little bit higher than what I charge. Actually, a lot bit higher. I didn't really particularly care for it, but if somebody's offering a tip, I will appreciate it. And I do appreciate any tip. I didn't care for like, hey, yeah, you should tip me or anything. But hey, if she offers, I will take it because it's about the person that's giving it more than necessarily me wanting it and everything. But yeah, there is something else. I see at least two others that could perform just like LINK. Where do I see it? Maybe it's at $25. I think a good logical spot for it would be somewhere between either here, 20, like right here, because it's, if we were to put on some other things, to 20 to $25, I think is the ultimate area. That's what I would say, ultimate area as far as the short term before it actually does like a, I don't know, 20% or so correction. That's what I would see it at. But once again, but we'll see. If it starts to consolidate again right around here and it starts to come down, then we might see a pretty high Chainlink. But I had some words with that. So let me get to it so I can talk to you guys. But definitely in the Discord, I will be sharing what I think will be the next move for something similar to what happened here with Chainlink. And it's really brewing. It's been consolidating for a while. And it's just one pin away. I mean, any day now. I thought it was going to start pumping up and break out of its area literally yesterday. But we can't put a time zone on all of these all the time. But it could be any day now. It could be by the time I upload this video or whatnot. And look, let me show you where I was actually calling this at. And if I can get back to the Discord, and I'll get back to that in a second. Let's close these off so we can really just see this. So I was thinking that this was an ascending triangle. As you can see here, I had this green line as the previous all-time high. It wasn't exactly on the mark, I don't think, but close enough. It broke down out of it. But when you look at this on the daily, it was more like, hey, here's kind of like almost a bull flag. And then it popped up. Now, if I can find the charts that I posted before this thing popped up, the logical area is 550 because 5s and 10s is what I teach people and what I suggest that people look at, 5s and 10s. So 50 cents because this is in a dollar, as well as a whole dollar, but mainly around the 5s and 10s. So $5, as you can see, was a huge resistance point or a supply zone is what I call it. I'm using resistance for you guys because it's easier for you to maybe understand me here. But yeah, so that's something to look at. And this is where it popped. It literally hit where I thought it would hit, right? It went 550 exactly. If you look at this, 550 right up here in this price area, 550 exactly. And then it started to go up, right? And so I said, hey, take profit area here. Here's another one. And then you kind of just let it ride wherever you want to go and whatnot. And I really didn't think that it would really get up to this point. I thought logically maybe at the 10 mark, because even it got rejected by over $1 when it hit 10. So and it went over 10. And once it went over 10, that kind of opened the doors. If it hit 10 like what it did here and was immediately rejected at 10, then that would have been something. But it kind of consolidated there, boom, rejected, and kind of and kept going up. Now, I mean, logically speaking, I thought 10 would have been the spot, and I thought it would consolidate longer, but it did not. Um, and actually, this formed a bearish M pattern. And so it actually did it sideways, because if you look at it this way, it did complete that pattern with this M, but it didn't do it to the point where it was here, because it was sideways and upwards. So this is a very strong trend. I pointed out to people that Chainlink really did not suffer, I don't think, too much from a bear market when the rest of the cryptocurrencies were. It had long periods of time where it consolidated and everything, and I think it was in a market cycle and whatnot, but I don't see that it hit a bear market, because even with all the COVID stuff that was going on, this thing still managed to retest its all-time high and hit one right before it dumped. And this was in March. It still did that, and then it dumped with everything else on the 11th. But it still hit a new all-time high, and it had a quadruple top. It's rare to really get a quadruple top, but it did. It had 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I was thinking, hey, the next time it comes up, it's going to break out. But then it hit here and here. I was prepared there. We had a couple people in our group. Oh yeah, I'm rambling on the technical details of it. Let's get to the thing that caught you guys' attention. And yeah, definitely join our Discord. It's only $60 a month. And we're going to be talking about things like this all the time. I can be bringing this stuff up. I'm telling you. I brought up waves. I brought up Algorand. I did mention TRX. I think that's one of the fails that I had, because it just really was not acting right to me. There are so many other. IOST I had mentioned before, it had pumped its own thing. Theta I just completely ignored. Zilliqa was a pretty good one. We got people holding Zoom. I mean, not Zoom. I'm on Zoom right now recording this. Neo, BTT, when this was 3.836 to 3.8. So now you see it's 4.6, and even a little bit below that. So there's a lot of things. Cardano. If you look at my past video, just go back, because I haven't uploaded that many videos, where I had Cardano at 0.525 or something like that, and 50x leverage, sold that at 10 cents. In hindsight, I should have just sold part of it and then let whatever ride, and if it got its position and liquidated or whatever. But I kind of am under the school of thought, like, hey, you close your position, you close it. But now, because we're in the bull market, that's that. Let me pause this so I can show you all. Okay, cool. So here it is. She said, Nick, and I'm blocking out a little bit more personal details and stuff right here, and this thing that's a little bit more personal, because she was talking about paying somebody off that she borrowed money from. And I think that's a little too personal to be sharing. Now, if you're in one of my Telegram groups, you might actually see, because I accidentally uploaded this person's name and stuff, or in my Discord and whatnot. But here, she said, remember when you told me to get Link, Link? Now, I didn't tell her. I might do suggestions, show my opinion and everything like that, because legally, I can't necessarily do that, because I'm not a financial advisor. So I have to say, and you will see in the description, and what I say in pretty much all of my videos, do your own research. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion. I'm sharing this for educational service purposes, and which I am sharing this for educational purposes. I don't know that this is a representative of a very, very common thing that happens, but I think it is common enough that I had to grill her, because I know her personally, for an hour this morning. She hit me up at about 5, just before 6 o'clock, 5:47, as you see, and sent me this. And you're going to see in a second why this was not a good idea. She said, I still don't fully understand everything, and I know you told me to use $10, but I kind of didn't listen and got luck. I think she meant to say lucky, maybe autocorrect. Yesterday, I checked, and it was over 27,000. Now it's just over 22,000. Okay. So Link was $17 and something yesterday. This morning at that time, check the time, USA Central Time, at around 5 or 6, it was like low 16. right? Low $16. So I guess that was the difference between that. Maybe I don't know. Can you tell me what I should do? Should I sell it, or I'm shaking and I can finally pay off that blank blank blank? And then she says, "Did I excuse me?" And then she says something here that I accidentally blocked out. She said, I started with $250 and did 50% leverage. Now, what she really meant was 50x leverage, okay? 50x leverage, not 50% leverage. And here's the important thing here. The reason why this was not a good trade. One, if you're just starting to learn, losing $250 might be a lot to you. And in her particular case, and I did ask her to share this, so I do have the permission to share this detail since you don't know her personally. She had less than $700 in her account. Now, that is really dumb. I'm not gonna. I can't lie. I know she's gonna watch this video, but she did hear me grill it that was not the smartest thing to do. $250. Let's just say she had $750. That means that's 1/3 of the entire account without backup money, without anything. That is not smart. 50x. That means she would have been liquidated if this were isolated and not cross. Now, cross, she might get 300% down. That means it goes down 300%. To go down 100% on 50x would be 2% drop. This is XTZ. I mean, not XTZ. This is XTZ, BTT. Let me bring up all the ones that do that. Hold on. Link, XTZ, BTT, Bitcoin Cash, which is BCH. You got VeChain that does something similar. Is not as prevalent in VeChain, but the ones I just listed off, these things can literally, and XTZ is a big freaking culprit. I've seen this happen 3 times in the last 2 weeks alone, where a 1 minute candle will drop 10% or more. That means if it dropped 10%, she would need at least 5 times the amount and still get liquidated. And she still would get liquidated at 50x. That is why that is not smart. Okay, it takes 2% to lose 100%, 2% drop. And obviously liquidation is going to be higher than that. So it's probably like 1.8%, right? And then with 3 times or a third of the amount, it would take 6% drop. This thing regularly can randomly drop that much, and not necessarily in a 1 minute candle that often, but it can happen over a 5 or 15 minute period of time. Okay, that's too quick. You're asleep, and that could have happened, right? So I don't know if she stayed up or anything. I forgot to ask her. But yeah, this is amazing. So what I suggested, what I would do is I'd take about 5,000-10,000 for myself. In hindsight, that's what I should have done with the Cardano trade, because then it went up to 20 cents and everything like that, or 15 cents. I'm sorry. So yeah. So what she did was she took 5,000. She has 3,000 in her pocket as her profits. So for bills or whatever she wants to do. And then 2,000 she's going to use to trade, and everything else she's going to sit there and pretend like it's not there. So I told her that I would, if I were this, and I got lucky like this, I would use a small amount of that 2,000 so that it doesn't affect the rest of my money if she's doing the same account, but she's going to make a different account so that she can trade in there so that it has no bearings at all. And that in this one, she would do a $50 amount on, or a $100 amount. And I think that's still a little high based on 50x leverage. So she's going to be doing 20x leverage trades, 50x leverage trades, but with smaller amounts of money. So yeah, this is freaking crazy. I got to say, let me pause this, get to the next. Okay. So now you see, here's some stuff right here where it said Algo, ALGO, Algorand, almost hit 70 cents. I mentioned it under 45 cents. And again, the other day. So here I quoted myself, because if you scroll up to the 10th, scroll up to the 10th, you can see that I was mentioning this, and I say it will rocket past Not sure if they will dump here or stall, but keep that in mind. Blah, blah, blah. August 10th. Yeah, and also waves, I mentioned at 180. And obviously, you guys heard that. Now, like I said, if you want things like this and you want to get these trade updates, you want to talk about the money management, want to talk about your financial goals and investment, because I think most traders, day traders, actually lose money. So most of these things I mentioned here are supposed to be like swing trades or something like that, not necessarily day trading. Although I love scalping myself, I realized that under some stats that they show, and I know some studies and everything are different, but the studies that I saw was 92%, and I think these were more beginner traders, lose their money. 92% of traders, and I think the asterisk are beginners, lose their money. And I don't like those odds, okay? I'd rather put us in a more conducive way to a swing trade that's a little bit safer, a little bit lower leverage, maybe a 5x leverage, and it really gets built up like that. And also, we can, man, these notifications are distracting me. And also, we can build these things up. So we have the consultation people. Like I said, the Discord, $60 a month. If you want a consultation with me, which is a one-on-one consultation, that's going to be 3.5K. But then you also are paying the $60 a month if you want to stay in the Discord and whatnot. And you get 2 months with that, no charge. And then I'll put you in here. And then instead of paying $500 a month that you would get for the VIP, that's already included in that. You just pay $60 for that. But $60 a month, and you pretty much get virtually this whole thing. We talk about scams. We blast them here. We talk about things here in our general chat that we talk about, and we were talking about her making that money here. So yeah, it's his birthday. We're talking about that. Yeah. So let me show you guys where I talked about link, liquidation, link. Let me pause this for a second. Okay. So here it is. Link hit the $6 target. Look at this. This is July 8th. Remember I said this, right? Okay, consolidation. I think this is probably Tezos. Let's jump to here. So let's close this part out. VeChain is easy to scalp, blah, blah, blah. VeChain looks like it's going to all-time high. Forget Tezos. This is XLM looking like it's going to, look at this. This is so funny. This is July 7th that I'm talking about XLM. And then what happened with XLM later that day? Like I said, it's like a script. What did it do? Boom. You saw that picture. You can even pause it as expected. Wow. So let's go back up with LINK. Here in Classic broke down. I was talking about even XRP breaking out to the upside and where we're thinking this thing is going. And this is July 7th. And we're talking about, hey, look, this is where we're thinking this is going to go. And whew, XTZ link. Yep, it's already, this is part that already broke out. Come on, let's go. Maybe I should have looked at those things a little bit farther back. XRP is beginning to move to break out now. I was talking about, yeah. So you guys did see, at least with Chainlink, that I did mention, like this is Cardano. That was more of the Cardano stuff. Where did I have Chainlink? Chainlink. Oh yeah, Adam. This is, okay. I want to show this one because this is crazy. I mentioned this here. This was $3, 2 cents, $3.20. I mean, and we had a basic target of $5 and whatnot, right? Now put that on a 58% potential increase, 14% stop loss, 4 reward to risk. So it's a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio and whatnot. Okay, that's where we were going for this. I said I like those odds. That's where I wanted my stop loss. That's where I wanted my target. At least that was the basic target. And I'm just telling people, hey, basic target, because these things can go up higher. You guys look at Cosmos, Atom, and see where their price is. Okay, you guys want to see that? I'll show you guys in a second where Adam went. Okay, we were just talking about some basic things. Now, LINK. I know it's somewhere in here, and I think I might have scrolled past it because I know. Oh, only a day ago. Where did I put it? Oh, I might have put it in the general chat instead of here because I know I mentioned it. I know I mentioned it, and I don't want to keep going through. So I was talking about LINK and everything. You could see this, at least this part, at July 8th. And if you want to join us, like I said, it's only $60 per month. And you can join us. We're going to talk about the thing. There's something that I think is going to perform just like Link. And if you guys want to find out what that is, join our Discord. The information is below. When you're ready, email us at ctai@protonmail.com. We're going to have the payment stuff ready for you. $60 per month. I think that is a fair price to pay if you're getting a family of information, because we have people in here. We're going to jump to present now. And we're talking about things all the time. And I'm over here talking about BCH is killing me. They're asking questions there. There's a screenshot and everything. Staying in the accumulation zone, I know. Yeah, so, yep. But yeah, let's go to Atom real quick. ATOMUSDT. Let's go to Binance. Let's look at these things. Where is Atom at? Look, I still got this thing up here. Isn't that crazy? What happened? Oh, wait a minute. Target hit. Oh, wait a minute. Increased. It kept going. And where are we at now? Wow. Isn't that crazy? And this isn't even the thing that I'm talking about, because this still won't give us the same return that Chainlink. There is something that I think is going to do what Chainlink is doing and maybe stronger. And like I say, if you want to know what that is, if you want to find out what that is and everything, $60 a month, and we can talk about those things. I am fairly accurate. I am highly accurate. We got people that benefited off of Cardano. We got people that benefited off of VeChain when I mentioned it. Matter of fact, I should just go through here because a lot of you guys may not have seen me. I just asked that you guys show pictures. Look, I was talking about these things coming up here, okay? I have these. Let's zoom all the way out. And so you see that I got these things charted out before it even gets to the next level. This stuff was here. This right here, that was there before this thing pumped here. And I did these circles right here just before it pumped. I said, look, there's not really a quadruple top that often. So what's going to happen is, I thought this was going to consolidate more. I thought people had more time to get into this big pump for VeChain. But I also noticed this thing here, which is typically a bullish pattern. So what happened? I said, hey, look, it's Wing up right around here. Once it started to do that on the daily, and also you can see it on the 4 hour. This is what I actually charted these things based off the 4 hour and not the daily. Let's go to Cardano, ADA USDT. So you guys can see exactly what I was talking about from May. Where was it? I think it was May 14th or 15th or some jump. I just know that I got it at like 5.25. Where did I get it? Where was the 5? Darn it, I forgot what date it was. But then I also mentioned it here because of the news that came out. So for people that couldn't get that, I remember 5.25. And I remember it started to dump against me because I was negative when I first got in. It might have been here the 18th of May, if I'm not mistaken. And then it went down below. My target as far as stop loss was right here. As you can see, it's on this daily. So I said, look, I'm going to match it up to this open, and there you go. And where did we get? I got all of these areas as sell points, and then these were the stronger sell points. And then I said, look, most of the people, most of the volume is down here. Once it gets out of here, it's like flying. What's happening? Boom. I did these beforehand. Okay. I think I need to make some more target areas, but I was pretty much satisfied with what I got with Cardano. and everything like that. So you guys, if you guys want to know things like that and you want to benefit and be able to benefit off of these things, definitely email me at ctai@protonmail.com. I look forward to you guys joining us. It's $60 a month. If you want a consultation, I'm sharing everything, splatting it out for you. We got about 2-3 hours for that consultation. That's 3.5K. And we talk about some real trading stuff in here. And like I said, this is sharing my opinion from my perspective and everything, not financial advice. I can't do that. It's not legal for me to do that. I don't want to be misinterpreted as giving financial advice, even if I wanted to. And I'm like, I want to shake there. I don't want to open myself up to be sued. So I'm going to share my opinion. You see my mindset. You can see that. And if that is part of the education that helps you learn and everything, fantastic, great. Do your own research and everything. And hit that description below. Smash that like. Hey, look, help us beat the algorithm. Make some comments. Give us some claps. Drop an emoji. Show that your interest. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch you all in another video. I'm not sure if I'm going to make another video because as you can see, I don't really make that many videos on this channel. Obviously, I could probably grow my group a lot larger, but I like to focus on the people that are there. So maybe I'll make some more videos for you guys, or maybe not. So with that being said, talk to you all later.